Aquarius, unicorn of the zodiac, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay. So Aquarius, this is going to be your bonus free extended reading for the month of October. In order for me to give back to you, I've decided to come with this reading and to get straight to the point. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge, all the cards, and get some final advice for you. Now, dear Aquarius, I would like to extend my genuine gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your presence, for your contribution. Let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you, dear Aquarius. What is an important message? What do you need to know? Okay, so your challenge, dear Aquarius, is the Eight of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. So your challenge here has to do a lot with building something, working on a connection, working on a relationship, investment, and we're going to see why this is your challenge in a minute. In the recent past, Aquarius, you have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel like here that there was some sort of a connection between you and someone else, possibly with the Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I do see here someone entering into your life. Okay, I do see here a strong connection, but then also all of a sudden there is this abandonment here. Someone here left the connection. We're going to get back to this and clarify in a minute. Now, in the present moment, dear Aquarius, you have the Six of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So in the present moment, there is definitely some sort of a stagnation. Okay, something here seems to be kind of stagnant. It's either you're holding back, someone's holding back. There is a lot going on behind the scenes. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the near future, you have the Justice, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. So in the near future, I do see here eventually things coming around and things kind of balancing around, and there is a strong sense of stability coming in towards your way. Okay, so let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you. And most importantly, what you don't see coming here for you is the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. So this is talking about turning events, okay? Some sort of a plot twist or, turn of events that's going to take place for you. And this is going to lead you to a lot of abundance, actually, and allow you to move forward towards a specific direction. So let's get into your reading and let's clarify all the cards for you, dear Aquarius. So your challenge is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck is the Six of, I don't know if the focus, yeah. Six of Wands. So Aquarius, your challenge here has to do a lot with some sort of a connection that you seem to be, very much stressing out about. There is a lot of confusion going on in regards to this connection. Many of you are really questioning whether you should invest into this connection or not with the Eight of Pentacles, right? So this is about investment. This is about someone that's putting in all of their efforts, wanting to really work things out, building something. So a lot of you seem to be really questioning whether you want to proceed forward or not. There is a lot of questions about it. There is also a lot of confusion in regards to this situation, okay? So I feel like your challenge here is, going to be about determining how you want to move forward, how much you really want to invest, whether you should invest into this connection or not. So let's talk about the recent past here with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups here in the recent past, dear Aquarius, is clarified by the Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like that in the recent past, Aquarius, somebody here that maybe you either were married to, maybe you either had children with, okay, or had a family with. I think someone here entered into your life and that's where this connection went to. Or if you didn't have it, then that's what you were anticipating, actually, to move towards a specific direction with this person, 444 on the timer that I'm seeing here, to move towards a specific direction with this person where you felt like things were going to work out, okay? Now, with the Six of Wands here in the recent past, let's clarify that. I feel like that, maybe you were in a connection where everything was seeming to be very much glorified. There was a lot of recognition going on in here. Five of Wands is clarified by the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups again. So you might have been dealing with a water sign. I'm seeing here heavy water energy. I do see here a lot of communication in regards to emotions and feelings, like a lot of emotional conversations and things like that happening, okay? I'm also getting here things developing at a very fast rate, at a very fast pace between you and this person. But something happened in the past that you did not see coming. I think there was a lot of confusion. A lot of you with the Eight of Swords here. This is an indication of not having clarity of which direction to move forward to. Now I'm going to clarify the Five of Pentacles, which is talking about, this abandonment and this isolation that you felt from with this person. The Five of Pentacles in the recent past, dear Aquarius, is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Justice. Some of you maybe were dealing with the Libra, but I am strongly getting here that there was an offer, a lot of hot and cold energy. Maybe you made an offer to this person. Maybe you wanted to have a brand new beginning. You offered all that you had with this individual, but I'm getting here kind of like things being out of balance. There was like a lack of balance and lack of fairness, okay? Things were just like someone here was not being fair towards you. Scorpio energy with the Judgment here, I'm getting here also a major realization that many of you had in this connection. So let's get into the present moment here. Like I said earlier, in the present moment, dear Aquarius, things seem to be a little bit kind of, stagnant with the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Someone here seems to be very much closed off. There is a lot of healing that's also taking place though for you, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the World, and the Page of Swords. A lot of you are healing, or maybe, there is a healing going on around money, finances, stability, home, family, parents. There is something about a cycle finally closing up for you specifically. I think many of you might be separating, might be wanting to live by yourself, live alone. There is a strong sense of like, I want to just be by myself type of an energy, like just a lot of solitude. A lot of you are dealing a lot of thinking. There is a decision that you're wanting to make. You could be wanting to close off a cycle, or you could be wanting to completely shut the door and just move towards a different direction. So let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles here for you, which is, the only night here in tarot, dear Aquarius, where this is about like being still, okay? Standing still, being in this energy of not rushing into making decisions. The Knight of Pentacles here is clarified by the King of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Moon. So there is a major realization that many of you are having. There is a decision here that is also being made. The Moon here is also talking about your fears and your doubts kind of like resurfacing in regards to this connection, and you having a direct decision what you want to do. Could be dealing with an Aries, Libra, Aquarius, very prominent here in your reading. Many of you are having a realization. Many of you are being very direct, very specific. There is definitely a lot of thinking going on. And one of the things that I see here for you with the Moon is this is about, fears and doubts. Kind of like you're putting an end to that. You're recognizing them, you're acknowledging them, but you're not letting those fears to actually get to you. Now with the Four of Pentacles here, this could be you closing off, this could be somebody closing off. There's a very strong closed off energy. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Sun. So I do strongly feel like here that there is a lot of contemplation going on whether, what's next, right? The Seven of Pentacles is a very contemplative energy. It indicates this mindset and this mentality of, okay, so what's next? Like, where are we going next, right? Because there's this decision here that needs to be made. And that requires, like, someone here might be closed off. You might be closed off. There is a decision-making process that's happening for you. Now, in the near future, the Justice, Queen of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. I feel like things seem to be really falling into its place in the near future with the Justice. Okay, it's clarified by the Page of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Wands, and the Capricorn, and the Devil at the bottom of the deck, been in every reading almost. So I feel like that in the near future, there's possibly an apology that's going to be coming in for many of you. Obviously, with the Five of Wands, this indicates that maybe there was an argument, there was a conflict that took place between you and someone else, okay, and there is an apology that's coming in your way. So let's clarify the Queen of Wands here for you. What is the Queen of Wands about? Okay, so the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles, this is about combining two powerful forces together. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. Okay, so I feel like what you're going to really realize in the near future that someone here is truly part of your destiny. As you can see, the Hermit is holding the lantern and shedding light onto the Wheel of Fortune. So this is an indicator of someone, you recognizing someone being part of your destiny, and there is a commitment coming in towards your way. Now, the King of Pentacles here is talking about abundance. It talks about this, strong sense of stability also. So let's clarify the King of Pentacles in the near future for you. The King of Pentacles is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So it's going to be ultimately an important decision that you're going to make. Realizing someone being part of your destiny is one thing, but also deciding whether you continue to be with this person is completely another thing, because people have free will. So in the near future, I see here a major realization about the pain, about the heartbreak, the separation. What you want to do you want to see the opportunity there that lays there with this person or not, in order for you to move forward? Actually, this is supposed to be this way, the Hanged Man. I don't do reversals, I just don't. I do whenever I feel like it's the right time to do a reversal. It's very rare. So I feel like that there is a realization of this situation, okay, with the Hanged Man. Which direction do you want to move forward to? You already have done a lot of investment into this connection. That's why this is your challenge, right? If you watch the beginning of this reading, you will see that the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Cups and also the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So you really want to be very clear about your level of investment in this connection, dear Aquarius. So let's get the advice and see what is it that you need to know. So what is the advice for my unicorns of the zodiac? What is an important message that you need to know? So you have the Nine of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So the opportunity, dear Aquarius, is there for you to really work it out with someone else. As you can see, the Wheel of Fortune here is again in regards to you recognizing this person being part of your destiny. And the choice here is yours to really make that happen in a very balanced way, not to overextend yourself, not to sabotage yourself, not to forget about yourself. It's a very important decision for you, because a lot of you have been stressing out about the meaning, like why, right? Why did it happen and all of this? But there is a lot of realizations that you're going to have in your dreams, in your intuition, through your intuition. So I do feel like here that, your advice here is to really recognize your level of investment, right? With the Three of Pentacles, how much you want to invest, how much you want to put all of your efforts and all of your resources into this connection, and allow things to unfold in the way that they're supposed to. Because you want to make sure you're not, like I said again, abandoning yourself and sabotaging your resources. So dear Aquarius, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you, love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.